Okay. Okay. Anjana is there. Vikas Jain is here. After a long time, I have seen Vikas. How are you, Vikas?
Fine, sir. Thank you.
Fine,
How are
fine,
you,
fine.
sir?
Well. Malaya Sudhya. And then, hi, Vibhuti. You are there. Deepik is there. I have seen. Manav Ase. Manav Pura Ase. Mal. Ajay is there. Ajay. How are you? Hi, District our PDD Sunil is also there. Good evening. Good evening. Ashok.
So I'll start now. It's 7:10.
Okay, you can start. No,
7:10.
Yes.
I'll keep my mess with you.
Okay. Thank you. Bill Gates once said, if I am down to my last dollar, I'll spend it on public relations. So that shows how important public relations is to any entity. So we are here today to discuss about public relations, about how we can bring the brand name of Rotary and how we can brand everything that the projects that we do, all the projects that we do, so that it reaches the maximum number of people. I would like to welcome you all to this meeting and would like to request Ankit Ketawat, the president of RC Greater Tezpur, to please call the meeting to order.
Thank you, Danida. On 8 July 2021, I call this meeting to order. Danida, over to you.
Thank you, Ankit. I request Rotarian Devashish, the president of Rotary Club of Tezpur, to please give the welcome address.
Thank you, Danida. Good evening. Good evening, all. First of all, I would like to welcome you all present in this virtual platform. Friends, whenever we do anything good, it would be in Rotary or anywhere, and then if anyone appreciate us, then the desire or power to work obviously increases. But there is a question. The question is, why would anyone appreciate your work? Your work has to be beautiful, presentable, and unique also. Then only it would be appreciated by the public, by the people. Today, we are gathered here to learn how to present your work, how to present your job to get a good public image. And we are here with us, the dynamic leader of RID 3240, Rotarian Rudrojit Lashkar, who is District Secretary, Public Image and Brand. And we are having with us Rotarian Vibhuti Datta, the District Chair, Public Relations. Our beloved and respected AG Ma'am, Dr. Anjana Sharma, PDG Sunil Sharaf, the District Trainer 3240 for the year 21-22, and Assistant Rotary Public Image Coordinator for RI District 3240, 3291, 3292. And the first person of our district 3240, District Governor Dr. Mohan Shamkumar. Here, I welcome you all to this virtual platform. Thank you. Over to you, Denija.
Thank you, Devashish. We also welcome DGN Nilesh Agarwal to the meeting. I would now like to request AG Zone 8, Dr. Anjana, to please say a few words.
Very good evening to all of you. First of all, I'd like to thank Rotary Club of Tezpur and Greater
I think.
I think we lost connection. Should we move on to the next program in the agenda and come back after that to the EG? Yeah, I think that would be better. We can go back to the AG's speech just after the next program. So I would straight away like to go to the meeting proper. Let us start with this moment. District PR Chair Rotarian Bibhuti Datta, District Public Image Chair Rotarian Bibhuti. Yeah, Bibhuti will be speaking on PR measurable goals.
Good evening and good evening to all. Well, this time the district governor, Dr. Mohan Shankar, has given us a tough job, and we all have to unite ourselves and promote Rotary's projects in media, in social media, print, and electronic media as well. So we are thinking to have a competition amongst all the clubs to make short videos, maybe around 30 seconds to 2 minutes videos. We'll be promoting those shorts to videos by sharing in the respective WhatsApp group and in social media. And for social media promotions, we can take help from our operators as they're more tech savvy and active. And we have to every post and videos they should have a hashtag of people of action tagline. And for the first 3 months, district governor has asked us to put more stress on these 3 hashtags. Number 1 is give more, do more. Each one bring more, and hashtag people of action. And also we have to tag all the local NGOs, the government agencies, social welfare departments, UNICEF, WHOs, etc. All the agencies we have to tag them on all our social media. And we have to describe ourselves to non-Rotarians more than Rotarians. Who are we and what we do? Because when we Rotarians used to meet, we used to talk about Rotary only. But when we meet with our friends non-Rotarians, we don't talk about Rotary much. So we have to talk about Rotary more with non-Rotarians. And our goal for this year is to make the Rotary visible through service. Maybe eye hospital, we have got plan of having the opening eye hospital in Guwahati, which is going to open very shortly. We have having a blood bank also in Guwahati. We already have one in Siliguri. We can adopt the crematorium, the maintenance of crematorium. We can install welcome and thank you signages when you cross every district, every town or city. We can print and affix our car sticker with Rotary logos. This can be a fundraising project as well. And we can, since we all are Rotarians, we all are our own brand ambassadors of Rotary. We want to create local Rotary ambassadors as well in your local town or city. Like in Assam, Zubin or Papon is very famous, the youth. So we have to make a Rotary brand ambassadors of local brand ambassadors. We can promote Rotary. We can have sportsmen, media persons, doctors, policemen. You can have college principals. You can make them our brand ambassadors, because if we make them a brand, but according to me, what we think that if we college principals are made brand ambassadors, we get the whole college with us, the whole youth will be with us, and we get entry to affix our Rotary 4-way test in all the colleges, maybe in all the police stations, all the COVID warriors. So we can install our Rotary logos and 4-way test in all these premises. So now we have to say, am I talking about Rotary? We have to talk about Rotary more. Then do we keep a copy of Rotary news at our office premises, near the chambers, offices, factories? And do I wear a Rotary pin at all times? Recently, in one of our meeting, there was a speech where we have been asked to tell about make a speech called elevator speech. Elevator speech is a speech where once you enter the lift, if you go to the 10th floor, 9th floor, it should be around 30 seconds speech. Because when you meet someone in an elevator, maybe if I meet someone in a 5-star hotel, and I can't just go and exchange my card. So you have to say something about Rotary so that you can attract the other person to Rotary. This is called elevator speech. Because once I reach the 10th floor, the other person might go get down on the 9th floor, 11th floor. So this elevator speech, short speech of 30 seconds, you have to prepare. Maybe I can ask DG, we can have a elevator speech competition also. What points can be covered? We can have a brainstorming session. So Rotary brand is in our hands. So we are the brand ambassadors. And with public image promotion, we have to use the maximum social media this year, and we have to plan our strategy according to the need of the hour. Like now, the COVID is the need of the hour, so maybe it depends on the need of the hour. So the action plans, we have to be ready with our action plan, the strategic priorities. We have to increase our impact. We are the people behind the polio eradication process. We tell the monitoring. We are the people who have eradicated polio. We have to expand our reach. We have to collaborate with different groups of the community, different NGOs. We have to enhance the participants' engagement. We have to share stories about our completed projects, the drinking water projects, blood banks, whatever. So, and increase our ability to adapt and to strengthen our Rotary clubs. We have to embrace the Rotaractors. So we have to tell our story to the outside world. This is the main punchline. We have to do our work, and equally, it's always important to tell our work. There are lots of heart surgeries being done by Rotary. There are lots of water wells, water pumps are installed, but people don't know. When you go for an eye operation, and after coming out, people say that lions have done the eye operation because lions are more active in eye operation. So we have to make the buzzing around of Rotary. Another thing is that we have to visit the learning center, the brand center, the people of action, because we are the people who believe in action. We use the social media for membership engagement, and we will also use the social media to recognize those who made a difference. We can have a Facebook live event to celebrate the international days, the world days, apart from the Rotary monthly activities. So we have to be in the public with newspapers at least once a day. We have got 100 clubs, so we have 365 days. So if even one club does one day, 100 clubs does a project in one day, it should cover 365 days. Almost, that's why we're planning to confer a media hero award felicitation to all the media. So I think the chief governor is there. We can having on 31st of July, we're planning to felicitate all the media persons of each and every town and city of 3 to 4 July. And before that, we are having a 17th and 18th of July. We are planning to have an in-house tree plantation program. You must be aware. So you have to just plant a tree and click it and just post it in the media with all the hashtags. Because we need the media. Every time media, we have to have a good rapport with the media. So good relation with the media person. So media is one of the most important thing for PR, as you all know. So social media is with us, no problem, because newspaper, what is there, we use for only one day, TV is just for a moment, but social media is for lifetime. And apart from that, I request all of you to be contact with your respected AG, because AG will be directing all the club presidents how to go ahead on all our projects, the PR activities. We'll be having lots of PR activities. This is only for July. And I request all of you to plan for some unique projects for months to come, maybe August, September. Some unique project, because we need something unique that we can be the first to implement those projects in 3 to 4 years, so that people can copy from us. We should be the first to do. So do some think of some good innovative projects which have never been done by Rotary so far. So all the best to the team, and thanks for your time. Thank you.
Thank you, Vibhuti. Vibhuti has really touched upon one good point that I remember Sunilda used to keep on saying it before also, like talk about Rotary to the non-Rotarians, and that is how we can really bring about a public image of Rotary. We would now like to call upon our AG, Dr. Anjana, to please share a few words, because I think we missed out due to bad connection just a while ago. Anjana Maida, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Very good evening to all of you. First of all, I'd like to thank Rotary Club of Tejpur and Greater Tejpur for hosting this Zonal workshop on public image, which has been neglecting for many years. So it is high time we should focus on public image. Whatever we do, we should publish it. It should reach to the public and in a proper way. So how it can be done in a proper way, that will be taken care of by Rotary and Rudrajit little later. So and I request all the members to be very active in social media, and we should highlight whatever we are doing in our Facebook page as well as Instagram also, because this will last forever. But if it is published in the print media, so it lasts for one day only. So I request all the members to be very active in social media. And why it is important? Because once we can create an image in the society, we'll bring more members to our members to Rotary, and as well as we can, if we can create a good image, we can attract other corporate sector will come, will work with us in due course of time, and we can take up good projects. That is the where the importance of public image lies. With these few words, I hand over the proceeding to Danny. I best wishes to the workshop. Thank you. Danny, am I audible?
Yeah,
Yes, yes. Thank you. Sorry, my mic was off.
okay.
Yeah, my mic was off. I would now like to request our district secretary, branding, public image and branding, Rotary and Rudrajit Laskar. He will be speaking on, are we doing enough to build Rotary brand and public image? I think Rudra, you have a presentation, right?
Before that, I'll share that anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much, Denida. First of all, very warm good evening to our district governor, Mohanda, our PDG, Sunil Uncle, and DGN Nilesh Bhaiya, and Eastern Governor of Zone 8, Anjana Madam, and all the president of the host club, of course, Ankit and Devashish, and all the presidents, secretary, or the public image chair of the members of different clubs of Zone 8. A very warm welcome to you all to this, I think, first of its kind zonal seminar on public image that that has been hosted by the Tejpur, Rotary Club of Tejpur and Rotary Club of Greater Tejpur. So first of all, congratulate to the host club for coming up with this concept of having a zonal seminar on public image and brand. I have been speaking in the middle, so I can take the clue from whatever our district public image chair, the Pujita has said. And I also have the question of both DG and Sunil Uncle speaking after me. So whatever mistake I will do, I think they will cover it up. So that is the comfort zone I am having right now. So before I start the presentation, I just like to have a small poll among the participant over here. So I'll just request MOC of the day, Denida, as usual with your charming face, you can come on the screen and please run the poll for a poll so that we can take a key out of this whole process and then move on the discussion.
Okay, okay. So we're going to run a poll. I think all of you might know how to do it. Just once the poll is launched, it will flash on your screen. You have to select one of the options, that is yes or no, and just click on it, and that's it. It's done. I will remove the co-host of Ankit and Devashish before I launch the poll, because otherwise you'll not be able to vote actually. Yeah. So I'm launching the poll now. Can you see it? Bhuti, can you see it? Yeah, it's going on. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, is no 71, yes 29,
Yeah.
72, 32. So what is the time frame, Denida? 1 minute?
I think
Or
we'll
30
yeah
seconds
we'll
you have
wait
kept?
because till now 29 of the 38 has
Yeah, I
voted.
think there's enough. I
Yeah,
think we got the
that's enough.
pulse of the audience. We can
Yeah.
got the pulse of
Okay.
the audience. I think it's
Okay. So
64
it's
34.
okay. I'll close the polling right now.
Yeah.
So our 30 out of 38 has voted, and I'll share the results right now. Yeah. So 2/3 think that we need to do more.
Okay. But again, to be very honest, and if you ask my personal opinion here, I will rather say we are doing enough. We are doing enough. But the only problem lies with us. Maybe we are not doing in a structured way, or we are not highlighting or following the brand of the Rotary guideline or the simplicity brand of Rotary in place. But as far as my understanding goes, my knowledge goes, many clubs are doing a lot of public image activity, and they are doing this for ages, and they have built their own Rotary Club image in their own vicinity, in their own territory. If I don't like to name some of the club, but yes, I have to. For example, Rotary Club of Tezpur, for instance, Rotary Club of Silchar, for instance, Rotary Club of Tinshukia, for instance, Siliguri, for instance, those clubs have built their public image over a period of time, and they have consistently doing it, and they are doing it quite nicely. But yes, when we say are we doing it or not, yes, is always debatable. But thing is that yes, we are doing it. This is my perception. Of course, I will not disagree with the audience. The audience are the main people. Yes, but then in some instances we are doing it rightly. In some instances we're doing it, but we are not following the proper guideline of the Rotary, and we are not doing it collectively. Here the problem is that we are not doing it collectively. So if we are doing any project, if you're not following the process, then what is happens is only dilute to a particular area or particular zone or a particular club. Rotary as a whole is not getting the benefit out of the entire activity. So there's something which we need to address. It's when we do activity, or when we make it public or reach out to the public, you have to see the proper Rotary brand image and brand guideline and Rotary way of talking should be maintained, so that overall is give a holistic thing to the entire public image activity that we are doing right now. So with that note, I'll just like to share a presentation. I'll go a little deep in some of the content. Yes, as far as the public image is concerned, Vibhutita, I think Sunil Uncle and Mohan will obviously speak on this public image. So I will little go deep into some of the brand activity rather, and will focus on the public image also in between in some of the content. So I'll like to start the presentation. So before that, I'd just like to ask, maybe you can just raise your hand. Maybe how many of you have attended the second leg of DTA that we had? That is District Training Assembly, the second part, basically, when we had a seminar on public image, and also we had the budget approval done on that day. Because that day also I shared the same PPT. So in that way, if I get the audience feedback, I'll skip some of the part and quickly move to some practical thing. Because what we need is basically the practical thing right now. Because we have the knowledge, we know what is public image, rather we know how to do the public image activity, but we sometimes don't have that much of in-depth things to go much deep inside to properly highlight the brand Rotary. So I can right now only see 3 hands are there. So okay, I understood. So I can go with this PPT. Okay, this screen is visible right now.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Perfectly visible.
That is a question. That was a topic was given for today's discussion. Are we doing enough to build Rotary brand and public image? Yes, 70% of the audience feel that. I think they are most learned Rotarian, of course. They feel that we are not doing enough. And my personal perception is that yes, we are doing it, but we are not doing a proper format, so that no, it is not getting that much of highlight. Okay, so basically, as you all know, our Rotary motto is service above self. That implies the action, doing whatever it takes to help those who need it, wherever they are and whoever they have. Maybe it is about providing value by making promises and keeping them. Rotarians are committed to making a difference by helping others with no expectation of return. So that is a sum up of the entire Rotary, what we talk actually. So basically, but then at the same time, we have to also see the Rotary is also a brand who has a simplicity, who we also have the empathy with us. So whenever we speak in whatever language, be it on social media, be it on print or electronic, we have to see that we revolve around this basic principle, which is service above self. And of course, this is a new action plan, or you can say new mantra which we have to follow. That is Rotary, people of action. The society around us should know us by this word, the people of action. Yes, of course, there are some different perception has been built around us, and many people have different, they have a different definition about Rotarians. But this is something which we should focus right now, is that Rotary is a people of action. So this particular branding should be incorporated in most of our communication going forward. So these are little technicalities. I will not go much detail into that. But again, if public image chairs are there from different clubs, the presidents are there. Just one single line that I would like to add over here is that yes, over a period of time, it has been observed that many clubs use different kind of Rotary color, different logo, different brand template, the different templates, and whatnot. And that actually has spoiled the entire show. So now it is time. Now, since this is people are getting serious, I think the full marks to the host club now. They have been so serious about this building public image and brand, and they have instantly, just within a week or 10 days, we are into just 9 days in the new Rotary year, and they have taken this initiative along with the help of the Assistant Governor to hold this seminar. So that is, I think, half of our battle is done. Half of the battle is won, I should rather say, because the president or the public image chair of the respective club are now coming forward with seriousness to do some major activity in terms of public image and brand. And that's why we have all met today. So because of this, I would rather say, otherwise I could have skipped that because this is more of a technical thing. So since I have seen a lot of interest among people, so this is I would like to emphasize. So these are the same, when you say Rotary color, Rotary blue, so Rotary blue, these are the technological terms which should be kept in mind. So these are like this figure you should give to your printers, I would say, because in most of the clubs you may be having a set of printer along with you who help you in your creating your flyers, creating your banners, and so this thing should be with them. So today, post that seminar, you take that from me and give it to your printer, so that the basic thing is done. That your printer knows what blue you use, which the yellow color you use, and what is the font you use. So if these 3-4 things are done, are added to, say maybe 80% of this thing added to, I think some of your activity will have the same consistency, and you have a better look and feel of Rotary. Brand center, what I will do, I will take it directly live into the brand center. I'll skip the PPT part. I'll take directly to the brand center. So I'm skipping it for time being. Because in brand center, what I'll do, I'll just stop the PPT for time being. Let me straight away go to the brand center.
Rudra, by the time you go to brand center, I would just like to inform that we also have, you can keep on going here. We also have RPIC, past District Governor Praful Sharma.
Good evening.
From Mumbai. He has also joined us. Yeah, welcome.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you so much.
Okay, great to have you, sir.
Good evening. Namaskar. Please carry on. Please continue. Please continue.
Yes. So brand center, I think, is something, lot have been spoken about this brand center because it has got all the things which a Rotary club needs. But problem lies here that mostly we don't go to the brand center. The president mostly go to their normal manage and their club administration part, and the others got the foundation part in some cases, or donate part in some cases. The brand center part, which is hardly been looked into. So again, I appeal to all the club president, secretary, and the public image chair of the respective club. Please make sure you go to the brand center because it has got everything that you need. So I'll start off with the brand center. I'll just log in. Denida.
Yeah. Tell me.
Just intimate me once I have 5 minutes before my scheduled timing.
Okay, I'm not timing you actually.
Or rather say enough is enough. Rudra, today is enough for you.
Okay, go on. Right now we need to see, I think everyone does need to know about the brand center. Yeah.
So I have logged into my Rotary ID, and then obviously this need to be settled down a little bit. So we have to go to the manage. So basically, we'll learn two things here in today's this session. First of all, how to create the logo, because the first thing I know, most of the club have don't have the proper logo. So that is something we have to set straight on this. So manage. Just click it. Manage, then brand center, and we will straight for Google. There are a lot of the contents are there under brand center, which obviously we can discuss in offline maybe. If you're interested, we can discuss on this. So once we go there, so first let me check the logo part. So these are the here in this section. Obviously, we'll get all the logos. Basic templates are there, but you can go to this part, logo template, where you can create the logo of your own club. How many? Just a quick raise of hand will do. How many clubs have their proper logo done in my Rotary? President, secretary, or the public chair can quickly raise your hand so that I can just get the pulse also. As of now, no hand raised. Anyways,
Rudra, can you go full screen, Rudra? Can you go full screen a little bit more?
Full screen. I can't see the full screen option here right now.
Yeah.
Can't you see my screen right now?
No, it's okay. Okay. Someone was asking if it is possible to increase the size.
Okay, it is full screen only.
Yeah.
You can increase your screen. I can increase here. Just click once.
Yeah.
So here it is. Basically, we have to
okay.
go to the club logo template. Okay. So let's click the club logo template. Once we're in the club logo template, this is the window we'll get. Simply click create. I'll go a little quicker here. So here is, you can again, you have both option of creating logo for your Rotary Club, Inter-Club. So let's create select Rotary. Then there is two format. One is normal and one is simplified. The normal is basically with the Rotary International written over here, which you can see. Simplified is basically without the Rotary International. This simplified is mainly used for, you can say, some small print, maybe for T-shirt or something like that, where you don't need the small thing which will not come out nicely. So you can go for a simplified. So first of all, let's go with the normals only. And color, let's go full color. There's also option of white. Now, if you want to print your logo in some black background, so you can create a white logo. So this way, let's go for a full color now. As of now, this two color, blue and golden yellow. And where I need the name of my club, there are again options above the logo, below the logo, and all those things are there. So let's go with the conventional, which is the below the logo. So here I will write the name of the club. Now say the name of the club is Rotary Club of Tejpur. I've done. So it has come like this. So now I can save this one. The same way, click OK. Once I click OK, you can see the screen, right? Once you click OK, then this window will come, but you won't be able to download because you can see these options are still disabled. So you just need to follow one more step here. You can refresh. Here you can see the right corner. There is this icons is there which for the reload of the page. So you have to click it maybe once or twice. It is not always certain. Yeah, in the first click it has happened. So done. Now I have got the option of downloading the logo in different format, starting from PDF format, JPG format, and PNG format. Now I think This is, I think you all know, the JPG we can save it for the, and PDF. If you need a high resolution logo, we can obviously download the PDF format. And if we need a transparent background, then we can go for a PNG format. So I should always recommend, maybe because you will be using this logo for different flyers and different creatives. So you can also download the PNG format which won't have the background. So let's the download format. I just need to click acknowledge yes, and then download. And it has been downloaded. So you can see the screen. Yeah, this is the Rotary Club of Tezpur logo. This is the standard format of any club logo. Got it? Quick raise of hand will help me to move on.
Your downloaded format is not showing here. You have to
Okay. Yes, because again I have to stop the screen.
Yeah,
and,
you have to
I have
focus
to share
on
this one. Yes.
Yes,
But yes,
exactly.
you can see this part, right? You can see this part. This part you can visible. So this is the way you will get your logo. Now, just again, if you want to just edit, I'll just go back and see some editing option again. Maybe you need a simplified one. I'm just saying one, for instance, simplified one. Then simplified, and then this is the without the rotary international turnover. This is for the small print and mostly for the t-shirt and all, you can say, where this small print will not come nicely. So you can use the simplified logo as well. And then Tezpur Greater, for instance. So Tezpur Greater is on the screen. Save. And then PDF option is already there. Again, if you need to have the other option, just click on this refresh button, refresh page button once, and then you again have the option of downloading same in PDF, JPG, and as well as PNG format. So now I believe you can practice the practice. I mean, it's not any practice, rather you just one time visit and you can browse and you can find your own logo. And if still you have a problem, you can always give me a call. I'll be available to guide you on this. So I think logo part is done. Then I'll go quickly to one very important part, that is some images. How to create the images in the Rotary Event Center. So again, there are many options that there are club resources there. You just go there and browse. You will get different communication on Rotary. You just download them, or you download them just to get the idea how the Rotary image is created, how the templating is done. Everything is there over there. And just to give an image, how to create an image of your activity, or rather impactful, I have shared in the club president group as well. So here you can create your own. When we say create your own, so here we have again there are two formats. Now I will be creating we'll be learning how to create the image for the social media, basically, because this is one print. Normally we don't go for the print poster and all nowadays. If all, you can go for print ad also. I'll go for the social media Facebook page, basically. So again, next step is create.
Thank God.
And then you have if the screen is visible, Benita, right? You can see the screen?
Yes,
properly?
yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Okay. Now again, if you say there is a together we inspire. Now inspire, you have different options: connect, transform, end polio, mentor, empower, learn, save lives. Now most of all now doing, most of the people are doing now vaccination drive. So now when you create a photograph, want to create a photograph, impactful photograph of your project, so vaccination drive, you can give this option of save life. Okay, that how it will come, save lives. Together we save life. Next option that you have to do with a custom, because now it is they are taken the photograph from their bank, basically image bank. Now if we click custom, then we'll get the option of uploading our own activity photograph. So here you can see the custom options is there. Then you have this images there where you need to click to upload your photograph. So here is a small plus symbol is there. If you click the plus symbol, it will open up to your your folder where you have kept the image. Or I'll not go into this because it will take time, little time. So I'll just use one image which already been there in the my folder. So let's use this one. This is again the image of our vaccination activity. So that has been taken. So you can see the photographs where you can see the vaccination is going on, and the caption has come as "Together we save life." Once this is done, you can again same process, just save the image. Okay. It will again open the same kind of window where you need to refresh the page all over again. Once you refresh the page, you get the option. Here it may have to, I think, double click it. Twice you have to click it. So once you double click it, you will get the option of downloading the same. Or at least for timing, you can also, yeah. So I think it sometimes it takes. You need to click twice or thrice, but it is you can obviously get to know when you do it. So again, you have the option of all the options of JPG, PNG, and PDF. So this way, you can see you can create a impactful picture of the activity that you have done. I hope I can move on now.
Yes, Rudan.
Yeah. So a lot of things are there in the brand center. You go visit and you can find it. But these are the two most commonly used things which you need to learn to make more impactful image and adapt to the brand guideline. So I'll quickly move to the presentation part again.
लेकिन वो कर रखा है जो तुम सब
Okay, so I've come to this innovative branding part. So I'll just quickly take you through this one. Okay, but the branding again, we have to also realize. First of all, I will come back to this image, public image part also on this. Before we decide, okay, what is the medium we're going to use, we have to also do some kind of SWOT analysis about your own club. And now this is very also important. Now, for example, if your club is good enough, has the strength and some good contact with the media houses, no, this is you can obviously rely on the print media as your reliable source of publicizing your activity. In some cases, for instance, I'm just giving the case of my club in Guwahati. So since we have total almost 8 clubs in Guwahati, and then the media houses are not that friendly as they are compared to some other small town where you have direct contact with the media houses. So here the story is different. We have to our way of storytelling is mainly we have to do more of focus on the digital thing. So it is again, I'm coming to this point is that the same shoe doesn't fit all. So you also have to analyze your own strengths and weaknesses and then decide your way of communication. It may be print media. If you're good at print media communication, you can go to the print media communication. If somebody is very good in the digital in your club, you can obviously learn the digital thing. Yes, digital is going to stay, and it is the and everybody we should speak in the same language, and it is the language which reaches faster. And also there for some time being. Say for example, I think our AG madam has rightly said, newspaper is yes, of course, a conventional traditional media. We should obviously use that, but yeah, it has a shelf life of maybe you can say 3 hours, 4 hours, or maximum 1 day. But then digital, if you put something on the Facebook, you have it stored there. You can obviously repost it whenever you want. You can promote it. You can post it the same day and promote in the next 10 days. So you have more flexibility and more control in your hand. So obviously the digital thing, the social media has to be used and has to be used properly. And we should look at the branding thing because somebody has the question also. Sometimes we also come this kind of question. Okay, we are an NGO. why should we need branding, or why should we need public image? We are doing it for charity. I don't want to put my picture in the newspaper, or I shouldn't be highlighted. So those things are there. Those stereotyping is there. But yes, I think in some section, we should also have to believe in the fact that it is not about just putting your picture in the newspaper, or you're putting the name of the president in the newspaper. It is more of telling the story of the Rotary, so that the Rotary as a whole build. It is not about me. See, as a president, maybe somebody will say, okay, no. And this thing, why I'm saying, because it's more candid discussion I think we're having right now, because it's only about the zone and the president's secretaries are here. So it is more like it may have happened that people will say, okay, the president is only running after the building public image. He want to highlight his name, or he want to highlight his photo. So those things will be there. But again, believe me, this 1 year that you are having today is, yes, there will be such instances, but those things need to be taken care of, and those proper public image and branding need to be done. It is not about yourself as a president or the club. It is about your club, and it is about the Rotary as a whole. Because more and more we do this building and the public image is going to help us in the long run. So this is something which you need to look into. So what is actually, and what about branding? When you do branding, is basically for our external audience. What is the external audience? We have to understand. And again, it's vary from club to club. For mainly, if you ask me, the mainly is basically to attract new members, because we need members. And our this year, our RI president has rightly given us this one theme, that is each one bring one. And this one, each one bring one, is only possible if you have a proper membership induction. And how we can attract members? Obviously, we can attract members by projecting Rotary as the best NGO in your town. So there are a lot of ways of doing it. So again, and then when you do proper branding around your activity, you also get funding partner, you will get sponsors. Gaining project sponsor is very important. In my club last year, we have done most of the project to corporate sponsors, because there are good branding around our activities. And again, one more thing is to build the public image. Beside this conventional digital, then your conventional print and electronic media, we also look into the aspect of collaboration. I think Vibhusita has also mentioned that collaboration is also the mantra of the day. It is not about the Rotary anymore. We have to collaborate with any other organization, government, so that the vibes of Rotary spread more to the non-Rotary community. These are the conventional branding. I will skip that. I think we can discuss it offline. But emphasis should be there to project Rotary in all our branding aspect. And these are the very basic thing. I will not speak much on this right now. Here one tips. I'm just sharing this. Just an idea basically. Now we have seen we are doing a lot of this kind of food distribution activity. But problem here that when you take photograph, either the banner is there at the back, Rotary is not visible properly, because obviously reason people are the volunteers are standing in front of the banner, and when this picture goes in the public, so people will not get it instant connect. Okay, who is doing this activity? Until unless they go in the headline and go into the reel. When pictures says much, because people are more interested with the pictures. So I'll rather suggest go for this kind of apron with Rotary branding. So whenever, I think in the course of entire year, you will be doing a lot of project for food distribution basically, and use this kind of innovation of putting an apron with the members, so that in whatever position there, the Rotary brand is visible. And if this is captured by the media houses, or if we share in the media houses, the indirect branding of Rotary is also there. And if somebody is coming on this project, they can also take photograph. You will get a lot of indirect footage basically. Same way, one more clue I am giving is like, again, the plantation program is also there. I think on 18th and 19th, we are having a plantation program. Again, it has been observed that when we do a plantation program, there's a big banner and two person standing behind the two Rotarian who are planting a tree. And sometimes if you hardly get out what is written on the banner or where the Rotary logo is. So rather than this, if just a small investment of maybe say 300 rupees, you can buy this kind of jar and put a Rotary logo. Just simply Rotary logo over there. No need to mention your club name also. If you can put a club name, it will be too small also, not visible. So you can put a Rotary logo. So whenever you do a plantation program, this one simple photograph speaks volume the fact that this activity is done by the Rotarians, or Rotary is involved in this activity. So you don't need to have additional banner to showcase like what you have done or what you're doing. These are small clue, basically small, just for idea. You can obviously build on these ideas. Yes, social media we have talked about already, because social media has got immense potential and also has the control. Because you are the control of the content. If something is written which is not appropriate, you can obviously come back and edit it. So you have the option of editing also. So this way, and this is mostly widely used. I think almost 448 million people are on social media in India, in fact. So you can see the people you can reach.
Rudra, the time is over. You can just wrap up
Okay.
in a few
Thank
minutes.
you, Janida. So what I will say for social media also, we keep a small. I'll just take 2 minutes then.
Yeah. It's okay.
Social media also, we keep a target. I think that the Facebook Cater, I have seen the Facebook page. You have done a very good job, because you have almost 3,005 followers in your page, and for a club level, that is very good, I would say. So the other clubs should also follow this, and you can start off, just sending the friend this like request to the among your members, who among your friend list basically, and you can easily touch up 2,000 followers on your page. And you keep a target for this. I think people don't give seriousness to this, but you keep a target of this taking followers on your page. Keep a small target, 500, 300, 400, and see, as a president, you end up 1,000 page. You can also boost something different you have done, but beside all other activity. For print, I will just quickly take this print for print, just a suggestion for all of you. When you write in a press release for your project, first of all, you have to ensure that you have an appealing headline. You should speak volume of the activity. Second thing, the second part of your content should have the problem area or the need. For example, some location, for example, I take the example of vaccination, for instance, right now. I know people are finding it difficult to going for online vaccination. So how Rotary come into picture? Okay, they have also opened a desk in their center where they are helping people who are don't able to or unable to do the online registration. So how Rotary come into picture? So, and then you take comments from some of the beneficiaries, how they got benefited. This is very emotional, because rather than just president giving, or president said, okay, we have done this, it's become very, very monotonous for the public to read. And I think it has been happening in the Rotary, especially when you see the press release of Rotary, it is in the same line. It is, lastly, there is a comment, okay, this is a press release issued by the public image chair of the club. And it's become conventional. So your this press release should be more realistic. It should have the comment of the beneficiaries, how they got benefited, because that will only get the emotional connect with the audience. And then president can add up with his comment. Okay, this is what we have done, but we are also planning to this. So this is given a future plan of the club. And lastly, you should also have the footnote about Rotary and about your club, because in most of the cases we have seen people also have this problem. They don't know what is Rotary. So they will also mix it up things. So it should be also there what is Rotary and about your club. Again, I've shared this template. Why is this templating also necessary when you post the press release in your Facebook page? Because this only gives you some importance. Here you can see injecting confidence. This is something appealing. You can say appealing headline. Now, once you say injecting confidence, okay, what is people will want to see, read the article. So again, you can create a template, similar template, and you can write the publication. You can put the masthead. Masthead is necessary because when you say after 1 year, 1 year from now, I know, is this something which you can always look back? And this is basically for the president. I'm saying you can always look back. Okay, and this during my tenure or during this tenure, these are the publication which has been covered, and these are the headlines we have made. So, and then you can also rate your club name and your date of edition. So this become more often your asset basically, and it look attractive when you put in the your social media. Normal just putting a newspaper article in social media, it will not interest anybody to read it or look at it basically. So when you put in something in this kind of format, some templating is done, people will notice. At least they will read the headline, and they will at least notice the masthead. Okay, these are the publication which has been carried the Rotary news. So enough from my side. I think this is a long, very big topic, public image and brand. We can discuss hours and hours, but there's just time constraint, and we have more learned people out there who want to discuss, who want to share their ideas. So I will end with this. If there's any question, we can take it later on. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to speak in this very August forum. And I am also learning this is my, I'm just completed my tenure as a president of my club. And I thank you so much, our district governor, for giving me this opportunity and this platform and this profile also to share my experience and expertise. Thank you so much. And thank you so much to the host club.
Thank you. Thank you.
Over to you, Janida.
Thank you, Rudra. Thank you so much. Rudra, I think there are quite a few requests for sharing your presentation. If it is possible, you can share it on the chat box also, if it is okay with you. Otherwise,
What I'll do, I will share with
another thing,
our assistant governor, and she can share with all the club maybe.
Yes, thank you, Rudra.
And another thing is like, if as Rudra shown you the brand center, there is another part called toolkit resources there where all this Zoom backgrounds and everything are also available. So you can download everything from there. So today we also have amongst us our district trainer, past district governor Sunil Saraf, who has been inspiring Rotary to so many of us, so many around. So we are lucky that he is also the RPIC, that is a Assistant Rotary Public Image Coordinator for the Rotary year 21-22 for 3 districts, that is RI District 3240, RI District 3291 and 3292. So I would like to request Sunilda to share a few words with us.
Praful bhai, are you there?
I'm very much there, Sunilji. Namaskar.
Namaskar, namaskar. All well?
Very well. Can't forget the Tejpur. When Indrajit was giving the presentation about and wrote about Rotary Club of Tejpur, can't forget our visit in April 2019. All batchmates. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for remembering. My friends, all those who are there in this workshop today, Praful bhai, there is a video circulating in many of the WhatsApp groups. Vidyotma Bhavi, Praful's wife, she has taken an interview of our RI President Shekharji, and I don't know how many of you have seen that video. In that video, please, Praful bhai, please share the link so that they get an opportunity to see the video.
I will send you, Sunilji, the link. You can circulate it among your fellow Rotarians in your district 3240.
Yes, I will do that. My friends, I have been listening since last 1 hour. I have been listening to first Vibhuti, who is the chair, district chair for public relations, public image and relations, and thereafter Rudra, who is incidentally a professional whose area of expertise is social media branding and public relations. Such a fine Rotarian we have discovered, a young Rotarian who will go places, and just see the command that he has and the in-depth knowledge that he has shared with all the participants about the value and the importance, the significance of the Rotary Brand Center. Diya Tale Andhera. I mean, we have everything ready-made for us, but unfortunately, year after year, none of the Rotarians, none of the committee members, none of the presidents, they have ever taken it seriously. Danny is one of the few who knows the details of this brand center. Even I have learned it late. My friend, now retrospectively, since 1st of July, today is 8th of July, retrospectively since 1st of July, since I am a part of this team, my Zone 6, the RP is Anirudh Roy Chaudhary, and there are 4 assistant RP to cover the 10 districts in Zone 6. Praful bhai is from Mumbai, one of the most privileged districts, one of the most, I would say, rich district in our country. They are always in the forefront, donating huge sum of money to the foundation. So he's my batchmate. Not only my batchmate, he's also the assistant RP from Mumbai. It is Zone 4, I believe.
Yes, Zone 4.
Yeah, 3141. District 3141. So they have a lot of innovative ideas and they have a lot of resources also at command. But when we talk specifically about this, our district 3240, we are, I would say, we have entered the race lately. But now, yes, we are all serious and geared up. The momentum is picking up. So as I said, coming back retrospectively since 1st of July, on 8th Sipsagar, I remember there was one news in the paper, in the print media, Tejpur. We had 2-3 news printed, got the news were printed in the newsprint. And then many of the activities, the last 8 days, know your numbers and the vaccination camp that is going on. All these news were shared with the social media also. But now Debashish, Ankit, you all must have realized the mistake that you have committed. You have not followed the dictates of the brand center. You have designed your own way. You have designed the photos and the way, and you have not followed the brand center. Rotary is suggesting very, aggressively that please don't deviate from the brand center to maintain the credibility of the organization. We want to increase the credibility of the organization. Don't play with it. Don't experiment with the designs and the logos. In this case, when we are posting something on the social media, what you have to do is you have to focus the photos. You have to choose those photos which are showing the work and not the Rotarian. Gone are the days when the Rotarians used to pose in front of the banner and click photo and send it to the paper. Here also, Rudra showed 2 samples, one injecting confidence and the other one in Hindi. It showed the Rotary Club of Guwahati Metro doing some kind of a camp. What camp? I don't recall. Now, the first caption, injecting confidence. Don't you think it will appeal and attract the attention of a reader to see what is injecting confidence? There is something very there is some kind of a curiosity. But the other one, it's a kind of a press release, and people may just skip that news. The non-Rotarian. I'm talking about that segment who are not Rotarian. So now we need to focus more and more on the work. Even the photos, the content, everything has to be more on the work. That people, as Rudra said rightly, there are many keywords: saving lives, inspiring lives, changing lives, so many of them. Just upload the photo, the rest will come automatically. But then there, the particular club's name is not highlighted anywhere. It has to be as a footnote, one-liner, maybe as a one-liner below the photo. Try to understand the difference in approach now that we are trying to highlight. Our team, all over India, the RPs and the assistant RPs, our agenda is common. We want the good work of Rotary to be publicized, not the Rotarian. The organization, Rotary, the organization. We have given Shekharji has given a clarion call for the first 3 months to use 3 hashtags so that we reach more and more people in the social media. And those hashtags, you people have to remember: People of Action Campaign, each one bring one, grow more, do more. There are other hashtags: empowering women, empowering girl child, and change makers. We will also use those hashtags subsequently. But right now, the focus is on these 3 hashtags. Out of these 3 hashtags, I believe the most important is People of Action Campaign. You have to show yourself. You Rotarians, your club, you have to show yourself as people of action. At this place, it will be very appropriate to add that go for those, jackets, those aprons, those vests you can wear when you are at work doing a Rotary project. Don't write your name, but let that Rotary logo be there. And use those coats or vests or jackets and anything that suits you, all the Rotarians in common, so that the Rotary as an organization is it is accepted as when you talk about service, let people make it synonymous with Rotary. So in this year is special for us because it's the fourth time that in the last 116 years, when Indian has assumed the highest office in Rotary, Shekharji has become the Rotary International President. So our country is in the Rotary world, and we need to because we have a good number, more than around 1.5 lakh Rotarians in India, and we are growing rapidly. So this competition about short videos, about that elevator explanation of Rotary, these are all very important. Each and every Rotarian needs to engage himself. Each and every Rotarian has got a definition, his own definition, his or her own definition of Rotary. So come up with a 30-second definition of Rotary. In few words, try to explain what Rotary is all about to the non-Rotarians. Come up with articles in general in the print media. You can, like as I said, take interviews of personalities, and bring Rotary also as a subject of discussion based on because now the year has started, and you may find it slightly not comfortable talking about projects undertaken in the previous. But when you talk about Rotary in general, you can include those signature projects in your presentation. I hope what I have said is this is the plan of action. Where the lapel pin, where you go wear it in all the social in your social circles, even in your business professional meetings, you can wear that lapel pin. Be a brand ambassador of Rotary. When people ask you what this pin is all about, give them that 30-second definition. Increase the credibility of Rotary in the society so that it becomes more acceptable. If it becomes more acceptable, which it will definitely, we will get more highly competent, highly resourceful Rotarians into Rotary, and we will even get money easily from the corporate. So this is a cycle, my friend. You need to understand the importance of public image and branding. Rotary is already a brand. Now you need to make it bigger, larger, and bold. Praful Bhai, if you would like to take 2 minutes, Danny.
Yes, Suninder.
Yeah, Praful Sharma is there.
Yeah,
so
namaskar. Good evening.
Why should we miss this opportunity of not listening to him? We can hear a few words from him also.
Thank you, Sunilji. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, and greetings from 3141, and to all of you. What Sunilji said and what Rudrajit has explained is very true. What Sunilji said, that instead of promoting individuals, let's promote the brand Rotary. That's very truly said. I did speak with President Shekhar and directors about this, that instead of having our own individuals' photographs, have the photographs, action photograph, and of the brand Rotary. President Shekhar insists, and we are working on it. Sunilji will agree with me that yes, we must target the mainstream media, but most important this year, he's insisting and requesting that use as much as possible social media. That's why in the first week of July, I and my wife, who is of course a journalist, I'm a media person and editor, coordinated the interview with President Shekhar Mehta, and the link I have already shared, Sunilji, with you on WhatsApp. Please, you can share with everyone, and you keep on doing good work, and I'm sure you are lucky to be in part of Northeast, the beautiful, lovely, wonderful place in India, which is unexplored. And I promise, Sunilji, that we will once again come back to your district as a tourist, and a few of the places which we have not seen, we'll see, and with the Rotarians, so that they have the good memories of 3240. All the best, friends, and good luck, Mr. Governor, for 21-22. Namaskar, and have a wonderful evening. Regards to Jyotiji, Sunil.
Thank you, Praful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Prafulji, for your kind words. we now move on to the last part of the agenda and a special occasion. We would like to now hear a few words from our district governor, Dr. Mohan Shyam Kaur. Mohan, are you there?
Am I audible?
Yes,
Denny,
Mohan.
I am audible? Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Mohan, you are audible.
Yeah. President Devasis, AR Peak, PDG Sunil and District Trainer. AR Peak from Bombay, Praful Sarna. My DP Bikuti and my district secretary member, district secretary, branding and public image, and assistant governor Anjana. I thank you very much because you have taken the initiative of doing the first public image seminar virtually in the June 8th. That's I really am indebted because what is there in the public image, how the community perceive us as a Rotarians or people of action, that is the most important thing. Friends, I'm a pediatrician of around 40 years. When we have lost a boy of around 12 years, after around 3 girls, suffering from mumps complications. As a pediatrician, I'm a president as a Rotarian, I thought that why not do something for these? So I started having a campaign of an MMR vaccine. I said mumps, measles, rubella vaccine. This is not available in the golf sector. I was sitting in the chamber. I was talking to a professor. He's a very learned man. He's from Naharkatia. He came to my chamber with his kid. I said, have you given your child the MMR vaccines? No, I haven't given. I have given the vaccines in the government sectors. See, after losing a child of around 12 to 13 years, I have personally in my club, Rotary Tinsukia, have started a MMR vaccine. And I said, we are having just opposite to that, my chamber, there is a mandap, is there, Durga Puja mandap is there. We had a vaccination camp. And he suddenly said, is the Lions is doing? What a thing exactly, where we have failed to convince the public that even in the educated people, that we the Rotarian are the people of actions. Thank you. I thank our district secretary, Rotarian. He's a man from public image and branding. What a presentation he has get. What a uniformity we have to do by all presidents. I appeal or the presidents, let's go with the branding, that all similar branding. So until unless we do that, we won't be recognized as a people of action. Last so many years, we are the people, we have started, pioneered the whole polio education program, starting from the end. We are trying. There are only 2 cases in Afghanistan, 1, and in Pakistan till May this year. But when you ask and go to the public who has done it, they will say government is doing. Where are we now exactly? Where we have failed, we have to critical analysis of that. I request all the presidents of all clubs, especially my June, I'll share it. I request our district secretary, branding and public image, let us go with the whole district level, do it the branding, and because this is seriously needed. One of the important thing, I request all the presidents, you have to have a very good rapport with a vernacular language, be it Hindi, be it Bengali, or be it SMS. And what is the number of the people, taking the English people, hardly around 1 to 2% or 3% of the population. But the maximum of the people go with the vernacular language. Let us have a very good report with them. We have to be very persuasive, persistent, and we should be focused. Let us do that. You got to do that. We should never be, we should be very friendly with them. We should never be aggressive with them. if we can have the report with them, especially print media or any, I mean, say, your e-media or electronic media, will have a very good, I mean, image in the community. That's an important message that I want to keep. Let us have very good report with the, I mean, local print or electronic media. As our past district governor, District 10 said, wearing the lapel pin simply. So you see today, how many of us we exactly wear the lapel pin? In day-to-day activities, in any days or out and days come, we do not wear. Wherever we go, whatever we do, let us wear our lapel pin. That is a small act that will definitely give a branding image of the Rotary. I thank all the, especially our past district governor, Sunil, Prafulji, and all, especially Rudrajit and Vibhuti, you are planning, and I solely depend on you, the district, to have a brand in the days to come. Let us do the work. Let us show that people, we are silently not working. There should be a visible action from each of us. Thank you very much. Thank you. I won't take much time. Thank you.
Thank you, DG sir. So we now move on to the vote of thanks. I would like to request the host president, Ankit Ketawal, to please present the vote of thanks.
Yeah, thank you, Danida. I think we have moved to the last part, but every one of us will agree that we don't want to end this session because it was so interactive and so much knowledgeful that we want to take it for, I think, for another an hour. But as time passes, we have to end. First of all, I would like to thank Rudrajit, because yesterday we were just having a chit chat. The idea just came up कि चलो एक seminar करते हैं trial basis में. Rudrajit has immediately given a consent कि चलो organize करो. Let's move on. So then I talked to Devashida, he has agreed. We talked to Danida, he has agreed. So we have organized this session in a very short while. I would like to thank everyone who are involved in making this success. I would like to thank DG MS Kumar, PDG Sunil Saraf, AG Anjanamba, PR Chair Vibhuti Datta, obviously District Secretary and Brand Rudrajit Da, and special guest reference I would say Prafulla ji and DGN Nilesh Agarwal. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining, and we would like to again commit you to DG that we would like to host this type of program in district level. And I would like to again request our EPIC member Sunil Sarabji that if you can take it on a national level too, because this is really a very need of the day, and it was truly a very interactive sessions. So thank you everyone for joining, and thank you very much. Over to you, Danida.
Thank you, Ankit. I must also thank everyone for being so for the meeting, making the meeting so interactive. And I would like to thank all the guests present here. So I now put the house open for fellowship. You can all unmute yourself and you can discuss among yourselves. Yeah, we can have a good time here.
Thank you, Ankit. You have started this program. We'll definitely take to the district. करते हैं ना पूरा डिस्ट्रिक्ट में, क्यों नहीं करेंगे, कर लेते हैं. रुद्रजीत क्या बोलते हो, सकेगा? विभूति कर सकते हैं ना हम लोग.
District seminar, yeah, district seminar should anyway be there.
Yeah, we'll do definitely. The seminar will be there.
Praful sir, आप कुछ बोलना चाह रहे हैं?
Yeah, DG Dr. Mohan and friends. Just now, Ankit has said about the Pan India, the such seminar. We are planning to do it a seminar with our RPIC this area with Deepak Agrawal, who is based in Rajkot, on specially focus only on social media. As and when this is it's finalized, I will share everything details with RPIC Sunil, PDG Sunil Saraf, and he can share the link with you. You can join it. So it will be Mohandas, it will be of course, especially only on social media. I take your leave. Thank you so much. You can enjoy your fellowship. Have a wonderful evening. Namaskar.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
रुद्रदा, you are truly very मतलब ये छोटा ही लग गया क्या टाइम आपको और से टाइम देना था हमें से लग रहा है
हाँ, और लंबा सही है।
It was beyond our imagination. It was beyond our imagination. Truly, there are so much things.
Topic is very big actually. Now we can also do in a micro level.
Yes.
Now, as they said rightly, social media itself is a big subject. Or if you say how to handle a press people or a press media, it is another big subject. Starting from how to interact with the press and what kind of licensing you need to do, what kind of rapport you need to build. Again, is a big subject. So, in any ways, this entire public image and branding is a big subject. We can also take it subject wise also. I think they have done it rightly. They have taken one subject is social media. I think this is will be very good because then there will be a proper interactive session on particular subject. You can get sort of idea.
I think another thing that Vibhuti said, that like that elevator speech, we can have a competition for that 1 minute. Within 1 minute, what you can say about Rotary.
30
So
seconds.
that also would be a good one. Yeah.
30
We can
seconds.
involve the Rotary
Definition of
also in
Rotary.
मैं I like to say one thing. मेरा मैं छूट गया basically. और public image का जो actually activity है, I think it should be specific to club level basically mostly. अब जैसे yesterday we had a discussion. So one of this member suggested कि okay we should do big project. Why not build a public toilet? Why not a bus shelter? Okay, yes, bus shelter, public toilet, and those kind of big projects give you a public image. But it is not again possible for all the club to do it. So we also have to address the thing which are acceptable by all the club. Yes, the bigger club can obviously give a bigger project to have a bigger public image. But yes, in the meantime, we also find out some small initiative where the other club also can chip in. So that is the whole idea. Now 100 club, and I think there are many new clubs. In fact, if I say my club is also a very new club and a very small club. So our strategy is totally different for a club like Tezpur or maybe Tinsukia, maybe Silchar, or maybe Shishadar, for instance. So
Rudra, small make a action, right? रुद्रा एक बूंद से समुद्र बनता है।
हाँ वही बोल रहा हूँ, इसलिए स्ट्रेटजी अलग-अलग होना पड़ता है बेसिकली मतलब
yeah, I think the focus should be more on like whatever project we do, we should ensure that the reach is there,
that's
the proper branding goes in, so that when we post it on social media or on whatever, the proper reach is there, right?
But उसमें भी
you have already given those frames.
डिस्कनेक्ट होता है कभी-कभी. If you are doing too small project, for instance, जैसे होता है, मैं भी नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, there are instances where Rotary Club जाके कहीं पे 1 किलो मतलब 10 किलो चावल दे दिया. मेरे ख्याल से उनको भी उतना हाईलाइट नहीं करना चाहिए. मैंने स्पेसिफिक बोल रहा हूँ, उसमें भी करना कभी-कभी वो गलत मैसेज भी जाता है. तो थोड़ा सा चूजी होना पड़ता है कभी-कभी. Which one project you need to post and which is not. तो थोड़ा सा वो I think president and this thing they should take a call, क्योंकि कभी होता ना, कभी लोगों का इंप्रेशन हो रोटरी क्लब होके जाके ये दे रहा है और उसको भी देखो कितना बड़ा चढ़ा के बोल रहा है. इस तरह से भी नहीं होना चाहिए.
Okay, nice talking to you. Can I take leave now? I have got some other work.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Vikas, you want to say something? Your hand is up.
I want Rudrajit to do me a favor, that you please email the PPT and that blue background, which need to be used in social media.
अब मैं समझा नहीं मैं.
जो आप है ना वो जो PPT जो आप दिखा रहे थे स्लाइड्स, वो आप ईमेल कर दो, और एक जो ब्लू कलर का जो बैकग्राउंड आप दिखाए थे कि ये यूज करना है अपने.
अच्छा इसके लिए ना,
न्यूज़पेपर
के लिए
ब्रांडिंग के लिए
मैं प्रेसिडेंट ग्रुप में शेयर किया था. आई विल आल्सो शेयर इन द सेक्रेटरी ग्रुप आल्सो.
ईमेल में देते क्या है वो स्टोर है.
इसको ये ये वाला जो टेम्पररी ग्रुप हुआ उसमें एक बार शेयर कर दो.
हां ठीक है ओके.
थैंक यू.
और मैंने पीपीटी जब अपना पीपीटी मैंने अंजना मैडम को दे दिया है. तो शी में शेयर विद ऑल द क्लब प्रेसिडेंट एंड सेक्रेटरी.
ओके.
That PPT is also very unstructured PPT, very hurriedly made. It's not that structured, but yes, some points are captured.
Udroda, there is again a need of an hour. इसमें रिपोर्टिंग वाले पॉइंट में थोड़ा हम लोग को फोकस और करना पड़ेगा. बहुत कंफ्यूज्ड हैं पूरे हम लोग. रिपोर्टिंग वाले पार्ट में।
Yes, actually, hello. Actually, we are thinking on some important points to have some journal workshop on CMR as well. As we were talking a lot about our know your number, but how to go about it, I think we should have a workshop on that as well. So that this is the July month is the time we can prepare ourselves to how to go about the different projects that district has suggested us. So I think we should have some workshop on that as well. So I am thinking of that. I have told Rotary Club of, we had organized one for Know Your Number and awareness program. I think we can organize in the zonal level first, so that our president, secretary, they all can join in that seminar. So Danny, please help us to organize. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, sure. That CMR, we will do it anyway. Once the whole thing is ready, because CMR will start from 1st of August. So before that, there will be extensive training. Like last year also we did it. Like how to do it, how to upload the projects and everything. Those training will be there on zonal basis also. It will be there for the president secretaries on a different platform also. Everything will be there. We will also have concurrent workshops on how to post your, upload your videos on rotaryindia.org. So we are having a meeting tomorrow with rotaryindia.org team, and that is where we will formulate the whole thing. And once it is done, then we'll be sharing it with you.
Thank you.
Denida, can we not do like that? Ki there are the avenues of service. We'll be hosting or we'll be organizing this kind of workshop on every avenues so that president, secretary, and the membership chair can.
I had already told Anjana Vaidu once, just I think during that installation ceremony when she came, that we can have a zonal training seminar kind of thing, where we can have this avenues of service and everything included.
Yeah, we are ready to host this
One-day
type
program.
of seminars in every avenues.
Yeah.
We are, Anjana, we are ready to host this type of program. We'll be coordinating, if you agree.
Yeah. Actually, no, this is the July month is the time we can have ideas how to go about it the entire year. So we have the district goals in front of us. So there are a lot of things to know about that. We're talking in the district, new things are coming up in district goal. So only the thing has been given, but how to go about it, we should discuss on that only, so that aspect as well. So that we can go ahead with these projects. We can take up the projects nicely. So we are thinking in that line as well. So definitely we'll be organizing workshop time to time on different aspects.